drop. I can feel it. God damn it, you know? You try to fix the shit. I'm gonna need a whole new fucking tripod thing eventually. Is it gonna hold? Well, probably not. How long before it? There we go. Didn't take long. That feels a little better. Okay. I have to look up occasionally to make sure that's not dropping on me. Come on. I fucking do something. Thank you. All right, testing for sound. Is that? Oh, I think that was, yeah. Yeah, okay, that's working fine. Yeah, let's go to the next one. All right. Morning. Oh, I think I'm going to be sweating through this whole thing today. That's fun. Okay, let's see here. So working on what I got started last week. Okay. Hey, Rob, how's it going, man? Hey, Brandon, how you doing? It's a little rare you're the first guy on the stream there. I dig it. How you been doing? I'm talking to Rob, of course. Hey, Car, how are you? So this is working off of an existing piece by somebody. I don't know the guy's name. Hey, Roland, how you doing, bud? You would have been okay saying it's the furry Canuck and Wolverine. Although I guess he's a fair bit furrier than I am. The complete lack of arm hair kind of puts the lie to that, I suppose. All right, going to see it again, eh? All right. You got to see if the kids are going to dig it at least, right? Hang on. Yeah, good shit. Oh, this is the brown and tan outfit. I have no interest in the yellow and blue. I've seen way too much of it over the last 30, 35 years, whatever it's been. Ever since fucking X-Men #4. It's like, okay, that was fun for a minute. Now where's his real costume? And we haven't seen the real costume since, have we? Okay, there's some kind of strap here or something. I don't know if I'm gonna go with that. I don't think so. I think we'll just do shadows here and let it go, like hatch off into like darkness up here or something. I guess this should be tan theoretically, shouldn't it? Okay, is that enough detail? I think so. Stuff to work off of. All right. Caught a little bit of the Youngblood video this morning. It looked like a good one. I thought it was. I always think it's funny when you get those "you're jealous of his success" comments. I think that was about where. It's the one I remember the most from the video. It's like, no, that's not it. A good guess. You want to try again? It's more that I don't think he should have been successful. Oh shit. I had not heard that. I think maybe the surprising thing is Byrne politely just explained anything. Although I guess politely in quotes with Byrne generally means like him yelling at top volume. Obviously don't draw my own stuff, therefore you can't speak on it. All right. Regardless of all the live stream evidence to the contrary. Okay. Okay, let's put. Where's the original one of these? I always think it's funny. It's like, do you think if you say that long enough, he's gonna give you some money or something? What do you think is gonna happen? Do you think he's gonna like shout you out in a tweet? He does not value you beyond your wallet, you know. And like a little bit of baseless praise. He likes that too, but I want to give this. I think I want to give him some like really foldy, like Sam Keith elbows, where it just kind of makes you a little bit uncomfortable looking at him. Yeah, they notice me senpai shit. Yeah. It is pretty funny when it happens. It's funny. I got a little bit of, well, something similar, I suppose. Well, with the profit video I put up yesterday, because they don't seem to like that. And the fact that I didn't talk shit about it, they didn't like that. So they're, you know, like I said, something like this video is full of cope. I saw that one. I'm like, oh fuck. I think my response was like the 12-year-olds who discovered the channel. Because like, who the fuck is that shit? I was like, you know who published that book, right? It wasn't me. It was Rob who did that. You know? And he continues to defend it. So like, what's the problem? Let's find some backle muscles. I guess I thought it was pretty good. I didn't see enough of it really to say whether or not it was like this is an awesome version or anything, but it's like it's definitely way more interesting than what I would have expected. And I guess that's cope. I don't think I understand what cope is supposed to mean these days. So if you want to start a shitstorm in the comments, I'd suggest like, you know, do Prophet 21. There hasn't been that much of it, but there's been a bit. I think because I didn't say it's amazing or it's terrible, it didn't go full bore, but it is funny when you get the people who just refuse to allow any commentary other than the one that they specifically agree with. And hey Monty, how's it going, buddy? My favorite part of Wolverine's costume is his boot ears. that's, that's the silliest thing to me. It's so good. I'm planning on hitting a couple more from that run, the 2012 relaunch of Extreme Studios, because those are fucking fascinating. Like, Liefeld just agreeing to let a whole bunch of indie guys just do whatever on his properties is like crazy. I think, well, I mean, you know, you can go into any Liefeld video or comic, I think, and be like, that was exactly what I expected, you know? Liefeld does not hold very many surprises. Well, the original design did have some pointiness to the boots, right? Yeah, there's some. I mean, I can kind of see the logic in that if you're going to flare these things out, you kind of should flare these things out, I suppose. FIFA did Bloodstrike Brutalists. It wasn't part of the relaunch. It was about 6 years later, but very much in the same vein. It's really weird. I've done a couple of videos on it, if you want to check it out. I think Rob did at least one, too. It's a great book. I love it. It actually, you know, kind of makes Bloodstrike a little bit relevant. There we go. I'm brushing against the phone here, aren't I? I think I am. I should pull up the... This is based off of an existing work. This is a commission. Dude asked me to do a version of this in my style. Yeah, exactly. And the glues don't get enough representation. Yeah. Yeah, I'm guessing every once in a while, Byrne kind of brought up that he was the one who designed the newer costume, or the brown costume, and just like, don't tell me how to draw that shit. I'm the one who decided how to draw that shit. Not entirely set on what style I'm going to be using on this thing just yet. It's weird because the style I'm basing it on it's very, I don't know, like it's got like a Frank Quitely feel a little bit. Like, a little bit like a kind of messy, like kind of little bit of that indie flavor. And Byrne being a prick about something? What? That's the first time ever. And we're gonna have to get some, I know, right? Shoulder armor? On the brown and tan suit? No, man. It's just fabric. Hey, Brain, how you doing, buddy? So we're gonna have to figure out where to spot our blacks. It's gonna be interesting. Oh, he doesn't have a stock of anything growing on his back. He's got his guts hanging out a hole in his back. Blue shoulder loose made sense. It's a piece of fabric like a Legion of Superheroes costume. Okay. Well, I'm not sure. I don't know how to. Like, it's kind of tough to get a shot the boots from the back, you know? Oh, no problem, man. That's how, I mean, you know, it's the summer. We're all just trying to make it one more day right now, right? Like, all it's going to take is for one heat wave, and I'm going to be like, I'm sorry, guys, that's it for live streams until September. Like, I got the AC the AC unit on right now, and it's like I'm not sweating. At least it's just I'm on the verge of sweating, which is almost worse. Jimmy made those weird metallic floaty pieces. Yeah, they don't completely loop through his arm, so it's just a piece of metal glued to his shoulder. Yep. Never made sense, but I have also used it on several characters in the years since. Because it looks cool. I don't know what these muscles are. Or tendons or whatever the fuck they are. I think I'm making this shit up. It's looking interesting, though. It's got almost like a Doug Mankey kind of feel. Has anyone heard from Lee? He's not in LA. He's in Louisiana, yeah. Unless that's the state abbreviation of Louisiana. It shouldn't be. No, I haven't heard him for a while. I've heard from him for a little bit. I'm sure he'll be fine, though. Okay, I don't know your state abbreviations. You guys can keep them. They're a little bit too complicated for me. Okay, those are some jacked forearms. Again, I don't know what exactly these muscle groups are meant to be, but we're not worrying about that right now. Yeah, no, he pops in every once in a while. No, that's true. The 12 provinces versus 50 however fucking many states, it does make a bit of a difference. You get a different kind of mentality about it. It's like, how the fuck are you supposed to memorize 50 of these things? That's okay. I'm sure that Lee is used to nasty weather. I think he's lived out there most of his life. Oh, do you guys memorize the state capitals too? I mean, I guess we do that. I can name most of the capitals. But again, it's like 12. Like, what's the purpose of that? Yeah, I get. I feel like that the cheating template, or the mnemonic template, I suppose, is the Wacko State Capitals song from Animaniacs. It's the most uncomfortable elbows. Hey, you got a twofer in that song. That's pretty good, Roland. Montpellier? Okay. I'll take your word for it, man. Unless you guys Americanized it up and it's Montpelier. Marcus will give me speak with a Scouse accent. Oh, it took me a minute to remember which one Wacko was. I guess that wasn't the tall one. Yeah. The only one with any pants in this damn cartoon? Okay. It's been a little while since I watched one, you know? Just a little bit. Except for the thing with the fingerprints joke. I've seen that a couple of times since. That pops up. These tree trunk legs under him here. Oh yeah, of course. No, I wouldn't expect to hear it in the show. I'm not sure what I said to suggest I would or wouldn't be a furry there. Have to claim ignorance on that one. Yeah, Dot wore a skirt, and Yakko wore pants, and didn't Wacko fucking Pooh Bear it? Like, Dot was not the issue. You know? The one is being harassed by a Puritan hunter who wants to kill the pet turkey for Thanksgiving. Give me the bird. Uh-huh. Do they all turn around and flip them off camera or something? Ah, okay, okay. Not bad, not bad. Okay, I think we got to black in a fair amount of the you know, of the brown and tans, a fair amount of the black, of the brown rather. I don't do color, man. Color is for other people can work that shit. Never figured out color, not gonna try now. Coloring in your head like Michael Go. I don't even know what that means. I don't know, but one of Lion's songs rips this off directly. I think it's Power Love. Alright, let's see what else we got. Gotta figure out what the muscles are working. Images as pieces in full color during the layout process. Really? Okay. No, I hadn't heard any of that. That makes okay. And hey, Chris, how's it going? Oh, just read the rest of the fucking name there. Okay. It's in one of the Jerk specials on Golden. Yeah, that's one of those ones I've been meaning to watch. Is the Michael Golden special. I keep going back to like Rob Granito, or the Deathmate thing, or the Hawk and Dove thing, or you know, there's a few ones I'll go and just rewatch a few times. I think the Rob Granito one is my favorite. Doing monochrome pieces for Golden is difficult because you imagine them. All right, all right. I'm kind of the opposite. Honestly, I have difficulty visualizing shit. I don't think I'm one of those guys who thinks visually. So it tends to just kind of get worked out on the page here every time. So I don't know what I'm going to draw beforehand. And am I self-taught? Yes. Yeah, no, I didn't go to school for this. I guess now's the part where you can say, yeah, it shows. I feel like I only heard about that a little while ago, like people being able to visualize shit in their head. It's like, man, that sounds so fucking useful for like a comic artist. And then it was like, wait a minute, why are you doing this if you can't do that? So yeah, I mean, every one of these things, it's always improv. It's why I lose, I understand things like when Rob Liefeld doesn't keep track of costume elements from panel to panel, It's like, well, no, of course you won't, There's no mental image. Yeah, no, Jim Lee went to school to be a doctor because that's what his dad was. And made a deal with his dad, like didn't want to do that. Not because, not because he couldn't. Just, it's like, oh, that doesn't seem like fun. Made a deal with his dad that if he could make as much money at comics as he could in doctoring, or, it looked like he was on his way to that inside of a year, then he was allowed to switch professions. But I mean, it does kind of clarify things a little bit for how Jim Lee is also always very money conscious. Something like when he split from Image, it's like, yeah, no, it seems like a good idea and everything. Let's make sure, let's get a concept as close to what made me famous as possible. Let me stockpile a whole bunch of original art in the pages of X-Men before I leave, so that if this all fucks up, I can sell those off and live for a little while at least, while my reputation rehabilitates. Yeah, and the cool looking thing Rob Liefeld thought of that morning was the same thing he's drawn for the last 25 years. Like every time, it feels like it's new to Rob, and he just forgot that it's the same thing he's always drawn. Just give me 1 year. If I can't get published within a year, I'll finish pre-. Yeah, exactly. Like, dude has always had a plan. He's very meticulous and he's very safe, which is why his pages tend to be kind of boring. And, you know, I mean, you know, he, at least from the perspective of what he was trying to achieve in comics, his route of doing it was absolutely correct. He executed it to perfection and he got exactly the results he wanted. Where he's like one of the most powerful people in the industry and he has like an 8-figure salary. You know, you can't say he made the wrong choice at any point for what he was trying to do. Which was make a shit ton of money. Did he have like 9 kids? He started having those back in the mid 90s, right? So like some of those would be like 30 now. Have any of them ever gone into comics? Or did he warn them away from it? Is that a little weird that if he's got 9 kids and none of them went into comics? Nope, my bad. Might not have that salary soon. Why? Is DC having problems? It doesn't seem like that, or it seems like they're kind of kicking Marvel's ass these days. Fair enough. I mean, the Absolute line seems to be doing pretty good. A lot of their books seem to be doing okay. I mean, as far as anybody can tell, because nobody can tell what the distribution numbers are anymore. So it's like, anytime we want to talk about this company's doing great or this company's not, nobody really knows because nobody knows any of the numbers, including the companies themselves. I like the way this is turning out so far. This is some fun shit. And I like the idea of blackening most of his torso. So then you can really silhouette, you know, like accentuate Scott here in the middle. Hey, Defined Lines, how you doing, man? Oh yeah, you just checking in on that, Monty? It's been kind of crazy. It's been great. I think I'm averaging like 50 subs a day right now. It's been kind of wild. I do have the 5,000 subscriber special done at least. That's coming out tomorrow. So now it's like, how long before I have to do another one? Maybe a month? Has 200. Yeah, no, I think part of it is just the subject. People love the subject. And I mean, my original idea was probably along the lines of let's do 2 or 3 issues per video. And it's like, fuck it, do it all at once. Nobody wants to sit through like 8 videos on the subject. Do we define the cheeks? The Jim Rock Weapon X book? I'm not sure what that would look like. That sounds crazy. Probably where he designed a better cover. I was gonna say you just like specific style, which is fine. Oh, dude, every piece is challenging myself. Let's see if I can pull it off. Again, as I was saying before, I don't generally think visually, and I have a shit memory, so I don't remember what I did last time. This is... Every time a drawing turns out successfully, it's like, hey, that's crazy. How did that happen? The theme of childhood trauma. I mean, I guess that would theoretically be the death of Optimus Prime song itself, right? The beep, beep. There. There's glutes. He is clenching hard, all right? But like, this isn't the trauma song. This is the Optimus Prime to the rescue song. All right. Well, thanks, man. That would be, I guess, Ryan Otley, eh? I don't know too much about Ryan Otley's style. I think it looks pretty good. I don't think I can replicate it though. And I mean, at this point, like, I'm fucking 47. I don't think I'm replicating much of anything. I'm just every once in a while going to try out a new thing, and maybe I incorporate it, maybe I don't. Like maybe I remember it, maybe not. So. We'll see. Shit happens, right? I know, man. I'm just too old to have a YouTube channel. YouTube's for the kids. Since the boot points won't connect? I'm not sure what you mean. And I mean, avoiding tangents isn't something I generally do too well. Honestly, if you think YouTube's for hate farming, I feel like that's just kind of reflective of the kind of stuff you're clicking on. Like, there is a lot, sure, but yeah, it doesn't have to be. Hey, Comic King, how you doing, buddy? The front point's connecting to the back. Yeah, no, I'm not getting it. I mean, this is going to be the line here. So you get the calf continuing up, and then, you know, providing the continuity of the shape. Right? And then this is going to be all black. This is going to be all black. This is going to be tan. Right? That should be, I think it should be fairly, I assume that's what you're talking about. Again, I'm not 100%. There we go. Might as well plug this thing in before it gets to be a problem. There we go. Now we can deal with that in our face all fucking day. Am I going for classic hairy arms? Yeah, I mean, the forearms aren't going to be much, but yeah, I'm going to try and at least get John-style arm hair on here. I don't know if I'm going to go full Sam Keith, but we'll see. No, Wolverine is leaking from his torso. I guess we got to be a little bit careful about where I put that. Make sure it doesn't look like it's coming out of his ass. Maybe like have this end like halfway down here or something. So theoretically we should need this to come up a little bit more and really clarify that no, his ass is fine. Actually, should probably, that's like that. I feel like his ass should actually be up here somewhere. Yes, exactly. About Cyclops having had it with Logan, yeah. Boot points go over the top and connect at the calves, similar to where his ears flare up, but since the trim is thin enough on the calves, tangents with the front point shouldn't be an issue. Okay, good. Yeah, no, it's, I think there's enough differentiation that, because, like, they're unclear anyway, how you draw these fucking things. Nobody ever draws Wolverine's boots from the back, right? Well, I'll be blacking it in, Brain. You won't be able to tell one way or the other. All right, I think I'm going to grab a smoke because it feels like a multi-smoke kind of day. I will be back shortly. I need to get a new drink anyway. Yep. Oh, fuck's sake. Okay, be right there. Okay. Okay, so I mean by butt cheeks, I guess you mean like that, eh? I don't draw a lot of asses, so. No, I know, nothing fell this time. It's crazy. Next time, for sure. Is there a new guy in charge at Marvel? Okay, I hadn't heard that one. There. All right, are we happy now with Wolverine's ass? Deep before my bunghole. No, I don't think so. And yeah, just like intestines and kind of vague, nebulous kind of guts. I guess we should get like a spine coming down here a little bit at least. Too narrow. Does Wolverine not strike you as a guy who would clench constantly? That would have been the last one. Yeah, I know, you missed that. The last time. With the... went for a smoke and the whole page dropped off. There. Alright. There's the spine. Here, I'll draw a couple of vertebrae down here. Yeah, draw one with all sorts of crap all over them. No, it didn't occur to me. It's like, where would the cheeks go? They're inside there, aren't they? And it's like, oh no, that's right. They usually hang out a little bit at least. I feel like this hole isn't quite big enough. It needs to be a little bigger. I mean, there's no reason he would be able to support himself if that was the case, but it doesn't matter for the shot, right? Center it a little bit better. Always start with the I know, right? Again, just cheeks are they're very far from a priority from me, usually. Man, somebody watched a shit ton of Beavis and Butthead, huh? I rarely saw that when it was on. Like, I mean, part of it was just that we didn't get it very much. Like, who knew when the fuck Much Music was gonna play that shit? impossible crater from Godzilla leaping. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Like, you think he kind of just, if he had a hole in him that big, he just kind of collapse inward, but nah, doesn't need to happen that way. The Beavis and Butthead comics that were done by Marvel, I don't think so. I don't know what you would have to say about that. What would anybody say about that? It's like, not, I'm probably not going to cover the Archie Ninja Turtles comics either, although at least I had a couple of those. I think I had the Secret of the Ooze adaptation. To do a video on hate comments? No, I don't get a lot. I get a couple, like per video, I suppose. Depending on the content. A lot of them I don't, but... Any Liefeld video, I usually get a couple comments, and they're not really... You know, they're not dickish enough for a call-out or anything, you know? Oh, was that Rick Parker's gig? Oh, that's cool. It's funny, I was just listening to... Because the subscriber special, next one, I got the next one all done. That's gonna going up tomorrow. After that, I'm thinking I'm gonna do Kraven's Last Hunt. Even though I'm sure Brain wants me to do Ragnarok and Roll. We'll do that after. But I was listening to some stuff about how Rick Parker was the letterer on that one, on Kraven's Last Hunt. And how he was probably one of the best letterers Spider-Man ever got. I know, right? The mega powers. We got to get together one time at least so we can do the handshake. Monty voted for Thor. Oh shit! I figured you would have voted for the Executioner's song because you wanted my voice to blow out. I am not aware of the 2011 Beavis and Butthead reboot from MTV or Comedy Central's 2022. No, I didn't hear about either of those. So that was probably Apple then. Oh, I thought I had it all figured out. I figured Brain voted for Ragnarok and Roll. And Monty voted for Executioner's song. I did not. I have not touched Executioner's song yet. Rob Norton went through all of those though. It's when I get past the Jim Lee era in Uncanny, I'll consider going back to it. Although I think it'd be more interesting to go back and look at the Uncanny ones I missed from earlier in the Claremont run. So like eventually. Executioner Song was my first crossover. I just missed Extinction Agenda. I feel like that ass is hanging a little low. Don't smudge it, jackass. I feel like it should be around there. And then you gotta bring the thighs up to meet it. That feels a bit more right. I don't know. No, nobody's gonna want to look at Wolverine's ass after I'm done with him. Anybody got suggestions for? I need to have my bungholio. I get polio. That's just a fun voice to talk in. Anybody have suggestions, though, for storylines I should go over for milestone videos? I feel like I'm going to hit a couple pretty quick here. And the plan is to do one every 1,000 until I hit 10,000, and then we're gonna recalibrate. Did I do Inferno? I did do Inferno. I did all of Inferno one by one. Well, I mean, I say all of in X Factor and Uncanny. I didn't touch New Mutants or any of the other crossover books, so I mean, I can't say I came close to doing all of Inferno, I guess. Fatal Attractions, ugh, all right. I mean, we'll get there eventually in the Uncanny books, I suppose. Yeah, that too. The Phallus Covenant. Yeah. DC versus Marvel. That might be an interesting one. I mean, it's another one of those just like huge grab, like cash grab kind of crossovers. That people will insist was done for love of the game, you know. I think those are a little expensive now, actually. Let's see, DC versus Marvel. Marvel vs. DC from '96, first issue, $35, but that's at 9.2. I mean, an 8 is still 28. Here we go. $15.50 for a fine. That's a little bit pricier than I'd like, but and they're like $10 each. Fuck's sake. Oh, okay, it does go down a little bit after that. Still, we can do that one eventually. Hearts of Darkness. I mean, I could do that as just a regular video. Oh, that would be 35 USD because I'm looking at mycomicshop.com. And again, that's for a 9.2, so graded. Future Imperfect. That wouldn't be bad. I feel like that would also be a little bit pricey, but might be worth it. That was one I wanted to desperately read for a while. There's a 0? Why would there be a 0? Doesn't seem like there's a 0. Issue 1, no, $9. Issue 2, $9.70. That's not bad. Yeah, we could totally do that. Planet Hulk is more like a long story that got stretched out over all sorts of shit, I think. The Clone Saga. That's what I can't. Like not if I'm looking at it in single issues. I'd love to do at least the first appearance of the clone, but it's worth money for some reason. How much is the... Okay, which one is the first appearance of the Spider clone? Amazing Spot... No. It's not Amazing Spider-Man 149, you fucking dicks. Scarlet Spider, is that what he's called? I think so. Costume, okay. Spider-Man number 51. 51, okay. Come on. Not spectacular. Regular Spider-Man. Regular ass you just typed in Spider-Man. It's like, good luck. Okay, 51. Is that it there? No, that's definitely not it. As the Scarlet Spider, Web 118. There we go. I think that might be it. That sounds about right. With his ankle pockets. Okay, 100. Yeah, cheapest version of that is an 8.0 for $65. That is the cheapest. Oh wait, you can get a 6.5 for $49. I'm not paying $49 for the first appearance of the fucking Scarlet Spider. As much as I would love to cover that issue and rip all over it. Yeah, no. We're not counting Sensational Spider-Man. We're talking about the first appearance of the Scarlet Spider with his fucking sleeveless hoodie. The worst Spider-Man design that has ever been. With an asterisk, because I'm not aware of all the Spider-Man redesigns, I'm sure. Like Armored Spider-Man from Web of Spider-Man number 25 or whatever it was. I guess it would be like 50 or 75. I don't know. That's not worse than the original Scarlet Spider design. The Last Temptation, yeah. I had the tape. Like the Alice Cooper tape, which had the little bit of snippet from the comic in it. By Michael Zulli. I mean, it was a good looking comic at least. It's full of, you know, the usual Neil Gaiman bullshit, but... How much does The Last Temptation go for? What's wrong with the Last Temptation? Alice Cooper, Last Temptation, issue 1, $4. Well, $4.80. It is an okay Alice Cooper album. Like, at least a 6, maybe a 7, in my opinion. That said, I don't know that there are many great Alice Cooper albums that I've heard. I think I've tried to get into it every once in a while, and it's just like, okay, there's not much good on any of these. I love Alice. And I like the persona. It's just, it feels like the music's never really there. Apart from, like, his older shit, really. Like, $1 Billion Babies and shit. Which tends to be pretty great. But the actual stuff where it's kind of going metal, it's like, not so much. It just feels like it's not really Alice's thing. Ravage 2099. I mean, I did number 1, and it was funny. I wonder how long that series went. No, I don't do a lot of DC Comics. I mean, I don't know much about them. There's a lot of history I'd have to tackle if I'm going to, like, look at any DC Comics. How many issues of Ravage were there? 33. That seems like about 10 too many. Welcome to My Nightmare? Yeah. Punisher 29 had great art at the end, did it? Because it had awful art at the beginning. I think that was one of Jimmy Palmiotti's first gigs, and he did not pull it off. I don't know what he was going for. I don't know if that was, like, suggested by somebody to go extremely sloppy. But it's a horrible looking book. They imported a bunch of 2000 AD artists at the end. Oh, that's interesting. Oh, that's awesome, Comic King. No, Jimmy was never a great anchor. He's, sometimes he's fine. The stuff with Joe Q looks fine. For sure. Like, it usually looks pretty good. I mean, not as good as the stuff with Al Milgrom or Kevin Nolan, but, it looks fine. I'd say Jimmy backed the right horse by latching on to Joe Q. It's not like he's a terrible anchor, I don't know Jimmy with Amanda at all. I don't think I know Amanda. It's Amanda Connor, is it? I don't remember her name. I don't think I've seen very much of her stuff. Apart from, I think she was the one who drew the Pro, and the only reason I read that was because I was going through Garth Ennis' stuff. Dug her style, at least. I don't know what it would look like inked by Jimmy if that wasn't inked by Jimmy. Suburban Jersey Ninja She Devils. Okie dokie. I think if I look up Suburban Jersey, that's where I'm most likely to find. I don't think there'll be too much competition there. What did it look for? Why are you giving me Spider-Man shit? I don't see it on my comic shop. I guess that's when she put out herself. Now, those are going to be tough to track down if that's the case. Put out by Marvel? Is it really? Why didn't it find it then? Yeah, no. Look up Suburban Jersey. Nothing there. Suburban Jersey Ninja something? Ninja She Devils. Oh, there it is. Suburban She Devils, it says it's called. Interesting. Alright, I'll put that on the list. Is there more than one issue? No. Okay. No, man, good luck finding it too. Shit. I also dug Al Milgram over him. Like on X Factor, I thought that looked incredible. Hey, Robo, how's it going, buddy? Oh, okay. She also did the Gargoyle series. That's interesting. Yeah, that's what I was looking at. Was comic shop. Hey, Raven, how you doing, man? Good to see you. Okay, let's do a little bit of this so that at least it's clear what's going on. Well, everybody insisted that I had to spend more time on Wolverine's ass. So it's like, fine, all right, are you guys happy now? Like, originally there were no cheeks. No, I'm not doing any... Oh, I don't think I'm doing any phone cords. I didn't even think of that shit. Now it's like, oh, that'd be a good idea. Yoink. I feel like that's a bit too gradual of a curve, but start playing Billy Gunn's. I'm sure we could find it. Oh, shit, that's right. I've got it muted. I'm a nice man. There we go. I'm a nice man. Can Cyclops melt adamantium? I would guess not, but we're forgetting about that for this drawing. I gotta turn that down a little bit. That's took him over. We just. Oh yeah. I did that too. The recreation of that cover, only with my character Hogstab. That's kind of what led to talking with this guy. He's been getting me a couple of commissions now. This is the same guy who wanted the Sam Keith thing from a week or two ago. So many asses. Time. Hey, that was Billy Gunn's theme. Okay. Hey, Arrow, how's it going? I have never heard this far into this song. In fact, I don't think I've heard beyond the first line before, which was that also line we just heard. Yes, that one. What is this channel about? You might have picked a weird time to ask. I'm a couple things. I do these live streams where I'm drawing stuff. This is a commission right here, and usually I also review comic books, often from the '90s, and I also submit to inadvised suggestions from the chat occasionally. Ill-advised, I think, should be what I was meant to say there. Oh, thank God, that's ending now. And yes, I suppose the channel is also all about being an ass man, or at least it is now, anyway. Oh, what were those things called? Oh, New Age Outlaws. That was them. There we go. Hey, Assassin, how's it going? Oh, I think they got cut off. Assassin Man, yes. Oh, he's cutting the music. I guess that is kind of we've already hit the high point. As soon as you do the oh, you didn't know, it's all downhill from there. Let's do some Regal. Is it just me, or does this feel like one guy arguing with himself about the name? Altogether, I know, right? It does seem like it, though. Any new characters? No, not today, anyway. We're just working on commission today to fund the next comic book order. Ew, that is one lumpy ass fucking elbow. Was that the point of that storyline? I don't think I was following wrestling anymore when this was his theme. Like post 2002, I didn't really know what was going on anymore. Yeah, that's Wolvie getting his guts blown out. Okay, that's enough of that. These things do get a little bit repetitive. And I think we're gonna, just black this in as well, mostly anyway. Now You're a Man is good. That was on the playlist back in like 2000 of songs that I got off of Napster with my brother. That and like the Thundercats outtakes. You know? You know, what's the matter, Snarf? I got a cold. Oh man, this is gonna be the manliest podcast now, I suppose. No way to avoid it. Podcast, stream, there we go. I'm aware the back of Wolverine's head is still yellow. I think that just looks dumb. Slice off the bastard confessor force no heat. His eyes open a portal to the punch dimension. Okay. Why have we not gotten a miniseries about the punch dimension? Where they have to venture into the punch dimension to, I don't know, like maybe he's having some kind of crisis where his eye punch won't come out. and they have to go and fucking do something in there. Probably punch, right? That seems likely. But yeah, that's why I made it more of a backlighting thing with the back of Wolvie's head here. So if he's all edge lit, you can argue, you can still color that in yellow and go, okay, he's just backlit. It won't make a lot of sense with some of the other stuff around here, but it's okay. You ever make your own Marvel comics? Well, I mean, I don't draw for Marvel. They don't pay me, if that's what you mean. Never worked for anybody professionally. He does have a bit of Demolition Man going on, doesn't he? I'll draw the claws, don't worry. I mean, they're going to be kind of hidden behind his massive thighs, but that's all right. Well, I mean, now I want to know more about the punch dimension. And if Marvel's done using it, maybe I can use it for Blood Force. Those arms are fucking massive. Jesus Christ. Oh, we're back to the AI thing, aren't we? Shit. You're not supposed to tell everybody right off the bat, man. You let them get situated first. Let's see here. It does feel like one of his arms is bigger than the other, but that's not the worst thing, I guess. Okay, well let's do some arm hair. I think that's the way to go. I think an O2 is not going to get it done. And this is going to be the rest of the stream right here. Well, it's more I'm just kind of losing track of from side to side what's going on. I'm not mirroring it well enough. I guess he wouldn't have that hairy of an elbow, probably, right? Or the underside of the forearm. Oh yeah, no, up here definitely going to be covered in hair. Although again, the backside of the arm generally not so much, but it is Wolverine. How much ink has been put down on paper just trying to capture Wolverine's arm hair? No, this isn't a cover. This is a commission. This guy in particular specifically likes to transform, like, use the images as, well, for t-shirts. I don't know how well this is going to translate, but fuck it. You didn't say to ease up on the detail at all. Keeping the cranium yellow. Yeah, that is a weird one. I don't. Yeah, no, I don't really. I guess. I know the stuff that we've covered in the comic, like, what was it? Sinister captured him at one point when he was a kid. Yeah, that's not looking that great. That's okay, that'll get. Fix that up. Lady Byrne went with the reddish brown and yellowy tan because they're easier for his color impairment. What's his color impairment? Like a color blindness kind of thing? Oh, like semi-color blindness? Alright. That's one arm down. We still got to shadow that tricep because that looks a bit funky. Red-green kind? Okay, okay. There is that too, that it was the 70s. Well, I guess it was the early 80s, but still, that was holdover time. I'm not going to be coloring it myself. If the guy commissioning it wants to color it, he's more than welcome. I am not fussy about what he does with it once it's completed and paid for. Was this designed in 82? I mean, that's when the... Hey, Brian, how's it going? That's when the miniseries came out. I feel like it was a bit before that, was it not? Maybe it was right around the same time. I don't even know. Yeah. I mean, Wolverine is 70s. But the costume is, I think, early 80s. X-Men 139, 1980. Oh, okay. No, I have not read Marvel. I was wondering if that would be a good one to cover for the channel, actually. Because that doesn't seem to have a great reputation. Who was Jameis? Was he? Did I read a thing where he was like owner or something, or editor in chief, something like that? Six-part comic started off as a bad superhero parody that slowly became something I'd expect from Scientology. Ah. I read a little bit of it on, the Seven Seas shit. And it did look awful. Like, I read a little bit of the first issue. But it just seems kind of awful, like, the guy doesn't understand comedy. Or superheroes. Or anything like that. Hey, thank you, Brian. I appreciate it, buddy. Brian Acosta, everybody. Finest gentleman I know. Here's the guy above Joe Quesadilla. Yeah. Okay. Come on, finish. Okay. I'm gonna have to get to those guts eventually, aren't I? There we go. And I wouldn't know. I can't tell who watches what at what point. And honestly, if you'd asked me before, I would have said that Arrow and Assassin Arrow are the same account. I would have conflated the two. He was quietly removed from Marvel because of idea to revive Lady Di as an undead member of X. Lady Di. Who's Lady Di? Oh, wait. Lady Di? Lady Di? What? It's like, is that like Lady Death? Like, no. Well, I mean, kind of, but... It took me a minute, but I found it. You know? Jesus Christ, that is something. It's an interesting way to get fired. That's fine, man. Whatever canon you guys want to go with, for why your accounts are almost exactly the same, you feel free. I am not taking part. Oh my god, so much scratchiness. See, I don't see anything to do with Noob Saibot in the names there. Probably because I don't know enough about Mortal Kombat. The idea alone greatly offended some of the Hollywood producers. Arad was trying to swoon. Oh, yeah, that'll do it. Fuck's sake. That was not bright then. There we go. That is a lot of fucking lines. And not particularly precise either, which is how I usually like to do a lot of lines if I can. And then I usually don't, because I get impatient and sloppy. I am not sniffling at Monty. Rob Norton was here earlier. He saw it. He did a review on it. The new He-Man movie. He said it was okay. I don't think it was what he wanted it to be, but, you know, it's still better than it could have been, right? You know, so, I mean, going into it, I think it depends on what you expect from it. If you expect it to be done as like a serious take on He-Man lore, then no, that's not going to be that. It is going to make fun of the source material a little bit, although not nearly as badly as it could have. Sniffling some... Fuck's sake, hey Raven. See if you can get me to shriek on the stream here, eh? But the trailer is exactly what I was expecting. Yeah, I know. It seems like fun, and it seems like they put enough money in it. It seems like they got pretty good actors for it. It sounds like it has like a decent story arc, like a proper one. They didn't just fuck it up. And, you know, like, there's going to be some stuff that isn't great by the sound of it, and some stuff that is fun, and that's probably, again, as good as you're going to get from a He-Man movie. Oh, man, can't go for smoke while Time Machine's playing. Particularly the Bane's World variant. I don't think I did, Arrow. Is that blood going down? Blood and guts, yes. Printing policies, launching Ultimate Marvel with Kizuna and infamously having Marvel shit into that bad news is good PR. Oh, yeah, that's not good. It's always interesting when I get people. I got a new, you know, I get notified of new comments, right? You know, in the little bell. It's interesting when I get people going, you know, great channel, love this channel. These were great times, and they're talking about like a Liefeld comic that I was kind of merciless on. You know, it's like, huh? Okay. something there feels incongruous. But whatever you like, bud. Well, Johnny seems to talk a lot. So, you know. Maybe they didn't. Maybe they just saw the title and they got to like, hey guys, it's Mitch. How's it going? And they're like, awesome. You know, and that was it. Well, I mean, it feels like there's more live filled than ever. So it's like, I mean, I know I'm doing more live filled than ever. I don't know, you know, it's guaranteed views for one thing, but you're guaranteed something to talk about. Maybe more importantly, because you're not guaranteed that with every comic. Some of them just turn into like, I don't know what this was. It's fucking boring. I didn't like the art. I didn't like the writing, but it's not bad enough to really call anything out. You know? Oh, I don't think I'm ever going to be touching Trouble. I don't think we're going to be ever doing that, you know? I agree with whoever said you should sub. Everybody here who has not subbed should sub. And there's a few people here. Appreciate it, Arrow. Is that the same? Yes. No, the other one. Right. Yeah, and I've seen a few of those. Yeah, like, subscribe. There's my link tree in the description in case you need to see more shit. I got plenty of shit to you can look at there. No. We're not doing that. The other people are allowed to chat. They're having their own little chat for the most part, and that's fine. Oh yeah, the hype button. Thank you, Monty. I couldn't remember what the other one was. As far as I can tell, because I did have to look into that. I'm like, what the fuck is hype? If you're watching on mobile, there's a little button will come up and where you get a limited number of hypes per week, and you can hype a video, and that gives videos like hype points, and videos with more hype points get featured on some kind of leaderboard but it's like country based. So I don't know if that means I'm on the, you know, if you hype in America, I'm put on the American leaderboard, or because I am Canadian, you know, uploading from Canada, it's put on the Canadian leaderboard, which I would have a much better chance of getting seen in. No, I know. I try to do it. I always watch YouTube on my fucking laptop. Who watches YouTube on their phone? Apart from Monty. Is rolling? You do? Okay. Allegedly puts your videos further up the leaderboard of rank. Yes. And okay, Assassin Arrow is also on phone. So we're learning things. And yeah, it seems to be trying to even the playing field a little bit. So the less subscribers you have, the more hype points you earn per hype. I hate talking like this. It's kind of detestable, but that seems to be the deal. I've never checked out this fucking leaderboard. I don't know who's checking it out. It does put more, yeah. So I mean, or like you can directly affect it a bit more at least. So if you have like and it only works for people with 100,000 subscribers or less. So if you have 90,000 subscribers and you get like 20 hypes on a video, you won't get anywhere near as high on the leaderboard as somebody with, say, 5,000 subscribers who gets 20 hypes. Feel free to hype things, particularly my things. I'm all for that. I'm not planning on, no, I'm not going to be putting backgrounds in on this one because the original didn't have backgrounds. Didn't even occur to me. Is it YouTube trying to do Twitch stuff again? They do that fairly often, don't they? All right, I think I'm going to grab. So I will be back in 5-10 minutes ish. Oh fuck! Assuming the knees get me out the door and back in that about that. shit, it's Slade. Okay, hang on a second there. All right. Sorry for the delay. All right. Sierras, thanks for stopping by. Is it Assassin Arrow or Arrow? I think you do have to be signed in, maybe. Oh, thank you, Monty. I appreciate it. Thanks for letting me know, Comic King. You did it very silently, too. I was on the porch the whole time. I mean, to sneak through the door behind me, I imagine, is how you would have had to do it. But appreciate the care, you know, for the channel. This song was on a mix that my dad would play every time we go to his place for a visit. On a tape. I have the tape now. Can't listen to the tape. I don't have anything else to play it, but I still have it. So it was like this and Turn Up the Radio by Autograph, Metal Queen, and Rock You Like a Hurricane. Couldn't get enough of that fucking mix. Yeah, apparently, I think it was from an album he had. It was some sort of, like, you know, metal hits album. Like, really obscure. Oh, yeah, no, it's been plugged in for a bit, Monty, but thank you. Your consideration knows no bounds. Yes, that's true. Older than 7 days, you can't hype anymore, I think. That one did okay, though. I think it got like 30, which is like a lot for me. Appreciate the hype, though. Believe the hype. That one, not so many people have watched the RoboCop vs. Terminator 3, issue 3 one. I think it's still creeping up to 2,000 now. So that's like low end now. It's crazy. Oh no! Don't tell Perch you're eating Arby's, man. I mean, he'll probably say like, "It's your colon," but you know. It does have that kind of vibe with the arrows, doesn't it? It's like nobody knows you. The arrows. So you and yeah, you and Assassin Arrow. The persnickety Arrow twins. We don't have an Arby's up here. And I don't even know if we've got an Arby's in Vancouver. There might be, but I don't know. I can't remember if I've ever even been in an Arby's. I think I haven't. I think it was gross. But it would have been when I was like 13 or something. The point of what? The point of existence? Is that what we're getting to, Monty? Oh, brain. Sorry. I'm pretty sure it's just to make awesome things and then die. So, you know, anybody who's not doing that right now, you should get on that shit. Not probably not the latter one. Don't do that. Not just yet, anyway. Oh, I'm Mitch. This is Mitch. Nice to meet you. A while back in middle school. Does that mean you're currently in high school? Because that would explain a bit. Well, we can do a little bit more. Is he the manager of an Arby's? Okay, I knew he worked at a restaurant somewhere. I didn't know it was an Arby's. Would he really disagree that they're gross? Like, does he have to toe the company line on that? I think that's like generally accepted, is it not? That's like common knowledge. Yeah, I remember. Yeah, no, Kurt Cobain was alive in high school or middle school. That's right. Here's it right towards the end. Okay, let's do. Oh, I think Monty's out of here. I don't know. Monty gets schooled fairly often on the chat here. Up to you, man. I'm probably going for another like 45 minutes. You wouldn't? You want to get more people on the stream? I wouldn't say no. It's turning into one of the more popular ones. Okay, 30. So you were born in like mid 90s, 96. You just turned 30, right, Robo? 96. I was in grade 12. So Assassin Arrow is Arrow, and Arrow is Johnny, correct? I think I got that right. Comic King's 30? I would have assumed you were like 50, man. That's a little mind-blowing. Your back feels like 50. Okay, well, so you're an honorary 50. Welcome to the club. Who else has a bad back? You can be a mod today. If you're not already one. I feel like all the mods already are the bad back people. I think he just missed you there, Arrow. The blood, the bloody bag. Yeah. I mean, there's a possibility, but I mean, if you like go and injure your back and then say it's because I want to be a mod on the Blood Force stream, I don't think I can back you up on that. You know. I think at that point I would have to refute it and not be able to grant you mod status. So it has to happen naturally. Back issues is great. Holy shit. Sleeping wrong for that'll do it. If it's already bad, then sure. Liking Greats and Trees and Drool isn't a requirement, I would say. Because I don't. I don't like drawing. I feel like it's a necessity at this point. It's like if I don't draw that shit, then I'm not upholding my duty. Well, I'm gonna start smudging soon. I gotta be careful here. All right, Comic King. Good seeing you, buddy. I have never heard of Oliver Tree either. I didn't know what that was, but apparently more than one person knows what that is. I do have a glove nearby. I guess I could use that. I feel like I still end up smudging anyway, but. All right. Well, I mean, all I need then, Arrow, is a note from your doctor saying you have back issues, and yeah, no, we can get that mod shit sorted. I'm like, unironically just calling it back issues now. So you're not exactly helping your case by talking about Minecraft. My kids played that shit. Well, specifically my youngest, who is now moved out and married. For a comic review segment, yeah, back issues, yeah. Yeah, I like it, for sure. And yes, I have several adult children. None of them live in the house anymore. Bloody back issue force. Doesn't have quite the same ring, does it? Funny thing is, my back's usually pretty good, honestly. I feel like I've been paranoid about my back for years, ever since I started becoming one of the olds. So I've been pretty good about taking care of it. It's my knees that have been given out. I don't disagree with the I'll be back. I think that's. Yeah, I really didn't have to say anything about the knees at all, did I? Just using physical media just kind of confirms it. Unless I'm some kind of fucking hipster. I think calling somebody a hipster would also identify me as an old, though. So I think what Johnny has to do is go and actually injure Arrow's back to confirm that he's not just making shit up. Does that sound fair? Okay, I'm starting to enjoy the interplay between these two. There, nice and gross. You know what? I think you're right. I think it does curve a bit more inward. Yeah, I think that's a bit more even now. Oh, it seems like you did. Shit, well done there. No, it's at an angle for me, you know, it's at like about a 45-degree angle, so I tend to lose track of the evenness, you know? Yeah, I guess we'll never know because it sounds like he died. So, oh well. We'll better luck with the next one, right? Oh, I guess it didn't go through. Oh well. He's back. As is his back. Oh, there you go. Well done. So that'll take somewhere between 4 and 18 weeks to process, but it sounds like you managed to accomplish it there, Arrow. Well done. I kind of like doing the little bit of shading here, like he was made it. I guess they didn't know your own strength there, eh? It doesn't appear well. Like I said, you know, the application's been submitted, so I'll need to go through an approval process. Can take some time to complete, but within 4 to 16 weeks, 64 weeks, something like that. We'll know for sure. You did what you had to do. That's the most important thing. Oh, the mod application. That's true. That's true. Which is the process of distributing fees amongst all the mods. Yeah. The fee. Give us the fee. Where doth be mine tribute? Well, you got to put the damage deposit down on a banhammer, right? I don't know what this structure is that fell out of Wolverine's back, but it's gross as fuck. This feels like some Cronenberg shit. Mod union fees? Yes, yes, absolutely. Dude, we're too old to troll. I feel like Ed Raven said union fees the way they say the greater good in in Hot Fuzz. The union fees. The union fees. Well, I mean, we are messing with both of you, so. By all means, join in. I think I'd feel a little guilty if you didn't. No, that's true. This has to be funded from something, and you know, mod fees is unfortunately my best source of income right now. Or you know, Mitch's best source of income, I should say, because I'm not Mitch. I'm an AI. Ew, he got torn on his way out. That was intestines too, so who knows what was in there. Probably corn. You know what? It's the fact that it'd be touching your butt that's the really gross part of it. Like having your guts hang out your back, that's kind of badass. But it's like, ew, get it off me, right? Oh, glad to hear it there, Arrow. Oh, I gotta do a little bit of a vertebrae down here, don't I? When's it Father's Day? I thought that was next week. Is it today? No, it is next week. I'll be here next week. That'd be paranoid. Like, shit, should I have called my dad? Hey, Kojo, how's it going? Well, don't tell them that. The mods don't have to pay anything. How are we supposed to trick the new mods? There you go. He's clenching. Oh, cool. Glad to see you're enjoying the Weapon X thing. That'll take you a little while to get through. I know my buddy Jay had to watch it in shifts. I assume a couple people did if they made it to completion. Either that or, like, you know, put the headphones in while you're doing yard work. And it'll be over before you know it. Barry Windsor Smith is still alive. I don't know what he's doing these days. Might be just be fully retired now. He put out, I think the last thing he put out was the Monsters hardcover. That was a few years ago now. Well, I have a copy of that, but... Oh, yeah. I mean, it's massive, right? Like, I didn't see it until... oh, I don't know. I probably would have been closer to 20 by the time I actually saw it. It came out like right when I was starting to collect. I just don't think that the copies that, like, if any copies made it to my the convenience store I went to, they didn't last on the shelves long because I would have scooped that shit up. All right, take it easy, Hero. It's not that snot noses are roses. All right, well, that's getting gross as fuck. So I think we're accomplishing something here. What goes around comes around. Okay, that's not working now. Why am I an officially accomplished artiste? Because I drew a bunch of guts getting blown out of Wolverine's back? Is that all it took? I would have done it a while ago if I'd known. All right, see you, Johnny. I think that was which one you were. There you go. I got it right. All right. It's not helpful that the one named Arrow is not called Arrow. Okay, that just sounds like a threat, Bring. Like, boy, you stepped into the wrong fucking stream. I think it's Rico Suave, is it not? I don't think we're gonna have the blood splattered all over him really here, because I don't think there's a way to make it not look like he shat himself. All right, fingers are starting to get sore. I think it might be time to wrap it up now. Just a second while I draw the claws here. There. That feels just a little bit random there, Kojo. We shouldn't have, like, we got all sorts of intestines down here. We should have, like, a structure of some kind, too, though, like a liver or something. It is random sometimes. You're correct in that. I'm not saying you were wrong to do so. All right. So yeah, I'm going to wrap it up. I guess we'll finish this up on Wednesday. I wasn't sure if that was going to happen, but getting the bulk of it done on one stream is kind of I'm a little bit surprised. It's good shit. Oh, watch the knees here. All right. So thanks for everybody who stuck around. It's been some good times. Nice and lively today. So yeah, come back on Wednesday to watch me finish this thing. Wednesday, 7 p.m. Pacific time. All right. Till then, I'll see you guys later. Have a good one.